the work going to be finished, mate? How long's the work going to take? Another week? When's the grand opening then? Not quite sure. How do you feel? You got any like comment to make as to, you know, the poor old lady who donated most of the money to this site? Do you know that she's an elderly Jehovah's Witness? She's a crippled widow. Yeah, she's a crippled widow in her 80s, and they took half because she lost her only son. He died and left her money to her, and Jehovah's Witnesses took over £150,000 off her. Do you think that right? Do you think that right, that a Christian organisation rob a poor old lady, a widow, a crippled widow? Do you think Jesus would do that? Do you think Jesus would do that? Do you think Jesus would do that? Take money off a crippled widow? Do ya? Over £100,000, poor old Margaret Walsh lives in one of the most deprived areas of Dover. Yeah, poor old Margaret lost her only son, and you've taken over £150,000 off her. Jehovah's Witnesses got any comment to make? Would Jesus agree with taking this money off a poor old crippled widow, having lost her only son? Have you any comment, mate? Would you like to comment, as to what Jesus would think about that? Do you think he would agree with it? Would Jesus agree with taking over £100,000 off a poor old widow? Do ya? £100,000 off a poor old widow who lives in one of the most deprived areas of Dover. And Jehovah's Witnesses have taken over £100,000 off her. Who's going to look after her when she's old and got no money, eh? Are Jehovah's Witnesses going to provide her with help, eh? In her old age, having taken over £150,000 off her? You know what happens when a little child comes crying to Jehovah's Witnesses that they've been molested? Do you know what they do? They sit the poor little child down opposite the molester, and then they ask her what colour knickers she had on. How was she touched? How did she feel when she was touched? That's what Jehovah's Witness elders do to poor innocent little children who have been molested. It's wrong. You stop sitting little children down who have been molested by Jehovah's Witnesses and interrogating them. It's wrong. Jesus wouldn't do it. Looks like brought work to a halt for a minute. As you can see, it looks like I'm off my bail restrictions, and so I'll be back with my bullhorn later. Thanks for watching.